On this episode of Double Nickel Road Trip, EddieGeorge and I begin our overland adventure along the rugged Maine coast.
Subscribe below.
Wow, it's a beautiful morning here in the White Mountains above the quaint ski town of North Conway, New Hampshire, and EddieGeorge loves it. But today, we head 80 miles south to historic Portsmouth, New Hampshire to begin our Maine Coast overland adventure. The historic seaport of Portsmouth, New Hampshire was settled in 1630. She quickly became one of New England's earliest and most prosperous shipbuilding centers. Portsmouth is dotted with prime examples of colonial, Georgian, and federal architecture. She is eye candy for architecture buffs like myself. Most of the homes in this quaint neighborhood were constructed between the late 1600s and early 1700s. It's breathtaking to me that these dwellings predate the foundation of our nation. The Piscataqua River, a tidal estuary, was the lifeblood of Portsmouth's shipping industry. It marks the border between Portsmouth and the town of Kittery, Maine's southernmost town. One of the few sandy strands along Maine's rugged and mostly rocky coastline, York Beach has been a fashionable summer getaway since the Gilded Age. And now we turn eastbound on the peninsula known as Cape Neddick and approach one of Maine's historic lighthouses, Cape Neddick Light, or more commonly known as the Nubble. I thought now would be the perfect time for me and EddieGeorge to experience Maine's Atlantic coast firsthand. We had a blast. Hey, Double Nickel crew, I really hope you enjoyed this episode, and please join us on the next as we continue our way up the Maine coast towards Bailey's Island and then on to Acadia National Park. And now it's time for me to get some legit seafood. Hey, it's my greatest wish that this episode has earned your subscription. If it has, please consider joining, liking, and sharing.